Well, hello everyone and welcome. Good to see you all back for some Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Melissa, I saw you were a new member, or rather a new subscriber in the chat. Welcome aboard. Good to see all the new people here. If you have not seen Workers and Resources before, it has a big update that came out a couple of weeks ago, and it makes it, in my opinion, one of the most realistic and challenging, which is probably a consensus of everybody's city builder that I've ever seen. The new update focuses on building roads all from scratch and starting from the very, very, very beginning of what it would be like to build a city, where you have to literally build all the roads and stuff from scratch. None of this click and drag and build a road like in City Skylines. You literally have to build all the trucks and bulldozers and stuff to actually deliver all the stuff like aggregate and gravel and stuff to where it needs to go. So welcome. Yeah, it's super realistic that way. Very cool. And a game that's gotten many updates and is not yet officially released, but it is a very good game, and I want to see more of it. And that's why we're here today to play it. It's got its own soundtrack and whatnot, but we're going to listen to this music for a while. And we're going to work together to try to build a republic. Let's see if it brings it up on the screen. Melissa, welcome aboard as a little raptor as well. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the support. A subscriber, now a member. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and bring this game up on screen, and we're going to play ourselves a bunch of Workers and Resources, probably this week. It's a very long game to play, and this game is even more challenging than you'd imagine. Seriously, it's super challenging. With literally building railroads means that you have to build or import trains to help you build the railroads too, like cranes and things like that. You have to have concrete mixers, you have to have dump trucks, bulldozers, and excavators to build everything. If you want to. You can make the game a lot easier and have everything insta-build and just build a beautiful city if you'd like to. But we're going to go for the ultimate challenge and try to do our own stuff. And we might fail. In fact, if we do, good. It'll be a great learning experience for everyone on what to do and what not to do. And yeah, so it's a really cool game. Highly, highly recommended. It is a little clunky, but it is a fun one. And a game that I hope continues to get updates every couple of months until eventually it comes out. It's been around since 2019, but yeah. Calamity Bob, thanks for the $1 too. Appreciate the big O super chat at the start. All right, thanks for all the likes, boys. Thanks for an amazing year of support. You guys are the number one, so put a 1 in the chat for yourself. Put a 1 in the chat for the number one community out there. 1 for Raptoria, and a 1 for everyone. We're gonna go ahead and start a new game here today, and we'll go probably with the. Let's do the Ukraine map, I think. Oh, there's actually a Slovakia map, but it's already occupied, I think, with people. I wonder if that's new. I don't remember seeing that. Let's go with this Ukraine map. Inspired, I suppose. Alright, so money amount. We're still going to go with easy on money because we're kind of still learning. But I don't think that makes the game any easier. That just gives us a lot more room to fail, which is totally fine rather than reloading a save. For realistic mode, you cannot instantly build the buildings and infrastructure. You need to build them manually. You cannot instantly purchase resources. You need to bring them in from customs. That's what we're going to go with, which is super cool. Let's see. Unsatisfied citizens' reaction. We'll go with citizens don't get what they need. They'll react with grumpiness. They will be cross and react accordingly. They will react very negatively. I think we'll go with reasonable. Energy management, that means basically we have to make and import our own fuel and power lines. So everything has to have substations. Everything has to have gas stations. Water management on. Summer and winter on. Building fires normal. Global events on. Pollution on. Education complex. Crime and justice on. Traffic simulation complex. Researches on. Day-night cycle, we'll just do always day. The year of start, 80. Oh, 60, 70, or 80. Let's do 70, and we'll lock the vehicles according to year. Okay, that should be good. Let's start a new game. Yeah, we're playing Workers and Resources Soviet Republic again, yeah. You know, if you like Anno, if you like Tropico, if you like Banished and such, where it's more about managing the resources and building stuff where they have to be brought. I mean, Manor Lords is going to have a lot of that too, where, you know, when you cut down a forest, you got to store all that stuff somewhere and or bring it to a construction site, and that's kind of what this is going to be all about too. So, yeah. What's up, Joe J? You like the channel? Thanks, bro. Privyet, Oswald. Good to see you. All right. So let's pause and find a perfect place to start our republic. So my hope is to continuously play whatever we do today. I hope to continue on with this day after day. My hope is that eventually they'll do like a space program update or something that'll bring in like the ability to build a shuttle or rockets or something and eventually get to space. That'd be amazing. New member, welcome. And like build the Cosmodrome and other things that are required for that. That'd be kind of cool. Josh, welcome aboard as a raptor egg. Thank you very much for the support. All right, let's go find somewhere nice to settle, preferably near water. That's a good spot. Ooh, there's power lines here too, and it's nice and flat. And it's near the border. I think we may have built over here last time. I don't really remember. But that looks like a pretty good spot up there. I think we can also modify the size of our republic too. Like we can take the border. Like right now they just give you a big square, but if you want to, you can make your republic a lot smaller. Like you can eventually expand out into other areas, but you can make things a lot smaller. There's like an editor for it. This landscape's gorgeous too. Very hilly though. We need flat. I think the best one is where we saw it, or here. Nice flat area there. Or over here, yeah. Because we also have the power line connection. That's useful. I think we did build over here last time, but regardless, that was just kind of a test and a little experiment. Now we're gonna go for some real fun. All right, folks, feel welcome to backseat and provide a lot of information because this is a doozy, this one. And I'm going to have a lot of questions about how to get started all over again. We have played it, but it was just once for the recent update, so feel free to share. Okay, first we need to build ourselves like a mud road, I think. So we can start with mud roads, and then we got to build like gas stations and things like that. Yeah, the backseat brakes are off, but we gotta. The problem sometimes about backseating is that it becomes like dogpiling and unrelated to what's going on at the time. Like everyone will just toss in useful information like about the game, but it's not about like what we're doing at the moment. It's like if we were playing Call of Duty and we're sniping and someone's like telling you how to properly throw a grenade or something. It's like, yeah, thanks, but like we're sniping right now. All right, so this is a cool looking building. Oh, isn't there a grid? How do we turn on the grid? Oh, G is inside the screen. Is it F1? Yeah, okay, F1 to show the ground. You can also attach buildings to the grid. Oh, wait, is there a way to, like, snap? Oh, snap. Okay, I think I want to, like, build our city maybe down here. But the further away from the border, the worse it'll be. Lower right corner, there's a way to do that? All right. We'll worry about that when we do the construction. But let's focus on building a road and then starting to build construction vehicles. And we'll probably start the city somewhere around here. Would I recommend this game at all? Yeah, it's very, very challenging and has a lot of... This has a lot of stuff to it. It's like more realistic Tropico or more like expansive one where you're not... It's not as funny, you know? It's a little more serious tone. But it's got its music and stuff. How do I make that curve? Well, we'll start with an initial road. Oh, there we go. We'll start straight on. Oh, nice. That doesn't cost money. Sticky. Oh yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow, Dan. I got plans. Okay, so that's basically going to lead to the middle of the city, probably. Or at least where we're going to do some base construction. All right, chat, what do we need for construction? We need like a fueling building, right? I wish they would put them all in one menu. It should just be called like, I don't know what they could call it, but there should be just like a menu just for all the stuff that you got to start with. Scoot over here. All right. Oh, there we go. So we got to build some buildings, right? The basics. Yeah, that'd be good. There should be like a construction. It's kind of in a few different places. Roads and vehicle refueling. Okay, we need that at the gas station. Reminder, this is a bear-free environment. True. True. Okay, so let's try to build maybe a road. We need fuel first. The menu confusion is just a normie barrier. True. Let's see. Probably be a good idea to put it somewhere. I'll put it here. Cool. Hey, Cherry Hunter, thanks for the 15 months as a little raptor. Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Well, thank you to you. And same to you. All right, so gas station for construction vehicles is done. What else do we need? We need a road depot. And we need construction offices too, right? Yeah, I got a haircut on Thursday. And we need a technical office, yeah. Technical office, I think, is for... I forget what that's for exactly. New member, welcome. Drewski, thanks for the 4 months. That should be good. I think this... Oh, this is for water and sewage. Yeah, okay. So we need that for initial home building. New member, welcome. And then... Oh, it's also for snowplows? Okay, we might have to build more in the future then. And we needed something for construction. Ah, that's it. The free one. Alright, cool. Hey, Philip, thank you very much for becoming a raptor egg as well. Where was this? New member, welcome. Yeah, we really want there to be a Western city builder that's like this too, that takes into account that cities don't just like, you know, you don't just paint it green with residential and a building sprouts out of the ground. Like, you just add money and a building grows. It's like, well, you need resources though. Okay, so we built construction offices for construction projects, technical office, refueling. We need a vehicle depot, don't we? Or do we just buy directly from... Oh no, we can buy direct. Okay. So we want one to be like concrete mixers. Also, when we learned last time, we imported gravel. And we were having like big trucks haul in the gravel, and then there was some lesson I learned about the gravel last time where it was like we had big trucks hauling in the gravel, and then we had... Actually, we also need big trucks to drop it off to. Gravel takes a... When you're doing gravel upgrades, you can get away with doing small trucks for gravel when you're doing construction, but if you're upgrading a road, you need a lot. All right, let's call this one... this is going to be concrete mixers. It's going to be dump trucks. Then we want bulldozer and excavator. And then cranes are miscellaneous. So what do we need from the shop? Oh wait, we need buses too for the workers. So I guess we could do one for the. We need to bus. We'll be bussing in some workers. So we will need another yard for working. Well, what would you call temps? I guess they wouldn't actually live here, so. Temporary workers, I guess. Ooh, a brick factory. Ooh. So back to construction. I'll put buses for workers here. Looks like a military base we're building. A road depot. What's up, James? Alright, we should be able to pair those together too somehow. Where's the other construction yards? There we go. Yeah, all these staging areas. Alright, so we need buses. Temporary worker bus depot. Alright, that should be good to start. Make sure we don't goof it. Okay. So now once we start once we on pause, all this stuff will kind of build right away. As if it were all built by hand. So we got to buy vehicles now. But what are we going to make those vehicles build? How do I rate the game on the realistic building and logistics system? 10 out of 10. I mean, this is seriously the first game that I've seen have the balls to go into all the boring stuff of waiting for bulldozers, concrete mixers. Again, you know, only in some railway simulators have I seen it simulate how long it takes to actually clear land of trees and vegetation, then level it, and do all that stuff. So I think that's really cool what they've done. And I want to see it continue. Yeah, we need some housing. And we need food and stuff, but this is kind of a staging area. We're not going to build here. Probably build the city down this way. Alright, so we do need to do power lines, so maybe that'll be our first thing, is work on water and power. Although first, water can just be brought in via truck, we won't have too many people. Are there any resources we can use at the start? Well, we'll probably start by farming and exporting some of that. And we'll have to start worrying about where we're going to store gravel. Yeah, it's like building a town from scratch. Yeah, kind of more in modern times, like after the combustion engine electricity. Okay, we have a few more of these left. Oh, we're at 7 out of 7. Cool. So now we can do like a gravel storage of some sort. There's going to be a lot of traffic on this road if we don't let it loop around. Although honestly, at the start, without one-way roads, I don't think people are smart enough to actually go around. What's up, Trippy Mark? Yeah, 300 days till next... Yeah, you guys better get shopping. It's 300 days till the next Christmas. Purchase, consume. Eventually we want gravel. Yeah. The game is paused. It's like day one. We're doing like... it's almost as if like we see the game, but it's almost like we're in an office, like drawing out where things are going to be at the start before we've even given any orders. But once we unpause, things are going to start bumping. Because we're going to have tons of materials coming in. We got to store a lot of stuff. We're going to need to go to the border and buy like concrete and wire and other things that are needed for like our power lines in our houses and first grocery store. It's gonna be cool. I want some sort of a bulk storage, right? Oh, there it is. The free aggregate storage. That's what we want. I feel like that should all be put in one menu. Alright, so gravel. And we can import other things like quarried stone, coal, and whatnot, but we really only just want the gravel to begin with. And then we can upgrade these mud roads to gravel. Gonna need a hell of a lot of bulldozers and stuff. One thing I really like about this game is we can actually load equipment up onto flatbeds and ship it across town. So, like, if this were an actual construction, like, I don't know, like a construction office or something, like if this were all part of one facility and we were building like an airport over here, then they would load all that equipment onto flatbeds and drive it there instead of like a bulldozer just driving on like surface roads. Alright, well that's cool. Gotta put in some trees, you know. Okay, so let's save again. This is pretty much like a perfect setup. Not perfect, but it's like, it's done. Okay, let's buy vehicles. So we need a fueling vehicle. No connection to customs house. Pretty sure. What's on pause? Yeah, this is an incredibly realistic city builder, and not easy. Dude, I really would love it to get this like in City Skylines, to where we had to build like a... Could you imagine building a port realistically, where all the time dredging and like putting in boulders and rocks and stuff, and then just filling it all with concrete and building piers. I mean, it would take like a decade. It'd be amazing. I don't know why this says there's no connection to the customs house. We were able to look at buses before. I didn't change anything on the roads, did I? I mean, I could buy vehicles here and then assign them? Oh, you built artificial islands on a custom map? Oh, that's right. This has a really good map editor, too. I barely even touched that. Okay, so it's saying we don't have a road, but we clearly do. Let me try buying, like, a fuel truck. And see if we can get it shipped over here. 4 tons of fuel. Okay, now that I own it, can we see our fleet? Change workplace depot for all vehicles. Okay. Also, let's make sure these all are on the same job. We got one that we haven't named yet. 2. What's up, Camo Meatball? Alright, so we should have a truck that we bought here, but I don't know why we can't. Make sure all your roads are dirt roads. I'm pretty sure I built only mud roads. Let's check. I'm pretty sure. Panel road. Oh, cool. You can build a road by just dumping... Oh, that's got to be new. I don't remember that. That's like taking concrete prefab walls and putting them on the ground. That's cool. Yeah, we went with mud, not gravel. Gravel we need to import, which is why I built that gravel thing. I don't know why. Does it, like, need a second to build anything? Right now we're unpaused. Oh, my mistake. I'm hovering over the dollar sign, not the ruble sign. I thought the ruble sign was first. My bad. My bad. The game had it right. I was hovering over the wrong one. Noob. Alright, my bad. That's my bad. Alright, but at least we double-checked the roads to make sure they weren't gravel. So that was a good thing. Let's go with the, we need concrete mixers, but not yet. Gonna need buses. We need cover hole trucks for something. Dumpers, excavators, road cranes. Okay, let's first buy a fuel truck. Yeah, I can't buy an American car or West German car from the Soviet Union with dollars. Where's the... Ah, there it is. Alright, this is the city services lot, so we'll start with a... Okay, that's water. Romania, Czechoslovakia, Soviet Union. We'll need one of each. Sewage, snow plow, and water for that. Road depot. Alright, so this is where I'm going to buy that truck. Can I assign that other truck here? Yeah, it sucks. Mud and gravel roads can't be one way, which makes it traffic management a nightmare sometimes. There we go. Alright, so we should be able to send that truck over? Sweet. Alright, so we got our fuel truck done. Once he gets here, we'll reassign him. Alright, so let's pause. We don't want to go too far into winter or whatnot. It's March, so... Okay, so that's going to take care of the fuel. Water and stuff we'll worry about later. Let's start with the buses. $80 workers, 32, 40. Wow, 82 people on this bus from Czechoslovakia for $6.99. Oops, that was a misclick. Wow, 83 on that one. I think the 55 will be fine. I'm gonna have to unassign that one. This will be more like an ambulance. Buy another bus. Yeah, you can buy Western equipment with dollars, yeah. Alright, that should take care of the workers' buses. Then we need concrete mixers. I think we found we could get away with just like 2 of those at the start. Total capacity. One of these is like an articulated one. 10 ton, 9, 12. We can do the 9. That light blue color looks nice. Let's do 2 of those. Okay. Okay, dump trucks. Gonna be a little tricky because I think we need to buy. We might need to make one of these lots for gravel. So actually, let's make a gravel lot first before I forget. Yeah, that's got to be a gravel one. Yeah, we probably want to buy the 252 for the gravel. Or the T138. These hold 6 tons for... wonder if it shows fuel efficiency. I think we'll go with the 7. Buy 4 dump trucks. Buy 2 bulldozers. Then cranes and miscellaneous. Do I have one for excavation? Oh yeah. Oh. I think we probably could do like... I think bulldozing takes a lot longer. Aren't any of them CNG in 1970? I wouldn't imagine that. Certainly not in the Soviet Union. We need a excavator. And then we need cranes. I think we'll do 1 road crane. Oh, they stopped making that one in 77. We'll go with that one. We might have some free space. Oh, vehicles are still available after their end of manufacture year? Okay. That's cool. Yeah. We picked unlock by year. Okay, so we want some big old gravel trucks. Because gravel is like... Oh, logger truck. I think we want dumpers, though, yeah, by total capacity. That's 24 tons of gravel, yeah. Oh, there's an option that removes them after the end year? Oh, okay. Well, I would imagine after 1977, like even into the 80s and 90s, a dump truck from them would still be around. I think we'll just buy a couple of those to start. And then I forget how we can... I forget how we import gravel. Oh, yeah. It goes into the, into the 90s. Nothing new comes out of it after 91. Christmas 91. It was all GG. They rage quit the server. Reminds you of Transport Tycoon? Yeah. I really want the next City Skylines to focus more on that. I want it to be more like Transport Fever and more like their original game. The people who made City Skylines made a game earlier called Cities in Motion. That was their previous game before that. I would love a game that focuses even more on infrastructure like this. Could you imagine building a city in City Skylines like in 1920 that started out with 20s vehicles and technology? And then you had to upgrade it through time? But I think that'd be amazing. All right, we got a convoy of communism coming through. We'll have to wait for all the vehicles to arrive. Then we'll need a truck to run back and forth to get fuel for the I think when the vehicles arrive, I think they will try to top off their fuel tank too. Because I think when the Soviets sell those vehicles to us, they don't give us a full gas tank. So they're cheapskates that way. So one, they use fuel as they're driving from the border to here, and then two, the Soviets didn't fill it up all the way, so imagine that. Sound like tanks rolling through. Alright, well, we better start planning out our power lines. The vehicles and stuff arriving, that's cool, but we got to start planning this out. And buying power. So I'll have the power line go over customs. I'm going to save every little bit because... Oh, hell no. Don't do that. Wrong button. This is going to be tedious. Construction begins. This holds the most wattage. Gotta make them power lines look good. In your current game, you used mods to start in the 1890s. Interesting. Yeah, it blows me away that games that are not even complete have mods too. I find this game to be pretty obscure, even now. But I just love this. I love the concept of this game, and I want it to succeed. So more games see that people are really interested in this one. But again, if you like games like Captain of Industry, which we're going to check out soon too, Captain of Industry had a big update, so we're going to play that. But it's like, I like the whole Factorio aspect of building a factory, but it's like, it's interesting when you have to take care of people and build like city services and like worry about fulfilling jobs and things like that. It becomes a whole different game. So every one of these white silhouettes means that they're going to have to be built. Is this like running a country compared to a company? Kind of. We're the only company in town. Basically. Yeah, big government LLC. You love Anno 1800? Yeah. Yeah, if you like the intricacy and planning of Anno, you might like this too. I think this goes well beyond Anno. Anno is very beautiful. This is more industrious, and that kind of has its own beauty too. Actually, wait a minute, chat. Did Soviet television or radio, was that the first form of social media? Thank you. Thank you. All right, that's about as good as it gets for the comedy here, so you are welcome to unsubscribe at any time. And remember, unsubscribing, you can leave, but your family will stay here. At least in this game. I feel like I should have brought the power lines in from back there, but... All right, so now we got to figure out what we're going to build. There, Chad, there's a pause button, right, for like blueprinting, right? Like we can lay out the city and then just pause a bunch of stuff, right? There is? Okay. I'm going to make a road here first. Tropico's one of your favorites? Oh, you'll like this then. Let's see. Grocery store. I guess if we... Alright, chat. When we open our first restaurant in this game, do we call it Space Applebee's or TGI Communisms? Stallenberger. Stallenberger. Social Bees? Oh, that's pretty good. How many are in that prefab? 73. That's not it. Dude, a bus? We could buy a bus that holds more people than that. Bro. Thank God it's Perestroika. Wow. Chat, you are funny. I think we have to go with this, because I can't stand having an apartment building smaller than a bus. You know what these also remind me of? Is like apartment buildings that, like if I look at photos of the UK in the 80s, I see a lot of these types of buildings. Or these types of flats. From Russia with grub. Sometimes building pathways is kind of a pain, so I'm going to try to build away from the road. I think that one's a little further off. That's better. All right, so we have housing, a grocery store, electricity will come in. What else? We'll have to do water eventually. But what are things that we need for like first year survival? Because we do have winter on, so like what, for those of you who've done this in pro mode. Yeah, water and sewage can be exported and imported. So I don't think we have to do anything for that yet. Yeah, TC, videos of that are on the channel. Do we have to worry about heat the first year? Like, is there any other way to heat these buildings? Like, do they have boilers? Heat is important. Okay, then we'll have to power it then, right? Because like there's not enough time to build like a coal mine and do all that stuff. Need a heat plant in the station. Okay. Here's heating. Well, we could import coal, right? Yeah, but we'll need to build a storage yard for that then, won't we? Alright, so how does it work? If we build a small heating plant, do we also need to build a pumping station? Or is that only if it's far enough away? No, we can actually build it near the houses. Oh, the pumping station it works like the substation then, okay. Kind of. It looks like they can be about 300 meters. Almost 400 meters. About 400, okay. Does the heating plant... I noticed that it has a conveyor belt at the top. Do we need to build a storage that fills it in with container type things? There'll be a pollution issue? Well, that's better than... I mean, we can always move it, but that's better than freezing. I mean, we could also build another small pumping station. Aggregate, okay. If we build an aggregate unloading station, we'll probably have to build the not free one then. Now, the little red arrows at the bottom of the building, that's for the heat to go out, and then the blue arrow that's pointing to the left on the right side is for, it's like a conveyor for coal to go into the building. But I mean, we could build a little tiny station here just to... Although it doesn't really show the distance, it might be a good idea to put it near where the... I mean, honestly, we could put this thing anywhere. We could put it behind the grocery store. Our car park's needed eventually. For now, we're going to have to start with buses. This is a switch? Yeah, won't... Isn't this like part B? Oh, wait a minute. You're right. Oh, we need a substation. Oh. So we can either supply them directly from the plant, or we can do it from the exchanger. If we build this, the pipe has to enter from the road. So like we could build it here somewhere, and then have the plant like over here. But the pipe would have to go across the road. Alright, let's build the plant a little further away. We can, I think we can get away with this. This feels like a big decision, because this could cause a lot of problems. We can build pipes underground too? Okay. Obviously more money, but less space taken up by piping flying through the sky. Okay, I need to have another road. That seems broken. Reap. I hate it. Well, at least this helps with city planning, because then eventually we can upgrade the roads multiple times. So we can go from these types of roads to gravel to then pavement, and actually, like, dude, we can install street lights. Breakthrough technology. What's up, Michael? I guess we'll build some more utilities over here, like water and whatever else eventually. Yes. Yeah, we can have all the important things like street lights, people, you know, all the big things. Okay, so we need these pipes. I'm assuming if we build the small heating plant, we could probably build the small heating pipe and then have that delivered to the small heat exchanger. Yo, what's up, Easy Monster? We'll build this over here. Yeah, this is a new version update. This came out on the 12th, so it's pretty brand spanking new. Have they released the garbage and stuff yet? The garbage update isn't in this, right? It's something they plan in the future. Yeah, we're playing with realistic. Yep. Oh damn! I activated the snap option. Sweet. Garbage is still in development. Okay. You know, before I build this, we should probably build the aggregate storage. Because we need a place to store all that coal. Sorry. We need a place to store all that coal. So that's under dry bulk. Yeah, we gotta unload all of Chat's coal from Santa. Ah, there we are. Wait. Oh no. If we're gonna import coal, oh god. Do we have to build a thing for trucks to unload, then for it to be stored? Uh-oh. What's the best way to do this? Oh, what? You can have cable? Oh, that's cool as hell. What? You can have cableways unload aggregate and or coal and stuff? Oh, that's amazing. That means you can transport coal and stuff down from a mountain without using roads or trains. That's beautiful. Maybe import by train? I think that's a little much, isn't it? I mean, I don't think we'll use that much coal. We're not building a power plant. I think it'll use far less coal. Won't it? Let's try truck aggregate unloading. Is there a hotkey for the snap? Oh, I see. You press F1 twice. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Alright, thanks. Chat's helpful as hell. Alright, so first we need a place for trucks to offload. Then it goes on to conveyor belts into a storage. And then there must be a storage capacity for the actual heat building, right? If not, we'll learn. Well, we saved right before, so we'll learn. Wait, it's using dollars. So there's all the things that are going to be needed to build that. Steel, mechanisms, gravel. Alright, and then we need gravel storage. Load, unload, storage. There it is. What's up, Holly? Yeah, I don't know if I want to take any risks on not storing coal for the heaters, because, you know, having everybody die to death from cold seems like a bad day one move. I might find it hard to forcefully re-elect myself. Alright, wow, that's a lot to build. Whew. Maybe we'll start with the houses, though. They're not a full pause. Wow, it even makes you pay for the little conveyor belts between the buildings. That's crazy. Okay. And then we got to build all the power lines, of course. I think that's going to be the first thing. Like, we can't do much without power. And this might need power, too. I'd imagine. Okay, it begins. Let's go ahead and start construction. Let's watch the city grow. It begins. Let's do it. So we got to build all those power lines going back up there. Oh yeah, this. If we play this throughout the next year, I mean, this is going to be an incredibly long series of streams. So. Get ready for the funge. Well, let's make the, I guess we can't set priority for the power lines. Chat, do the power lines need to be accessible via road in order to be built? Yeah, I'm not sure how the power... I've seen them built before, but I don't remember how. Hell yeah, brother. Ripping it. Does that thing got a Hemi? Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, it's what they call low emissions for the 70s. Yeah, Eastern Bloc down and bounded down, loaded up and trucking, doing what we all say must be done. Well, this will be interesting. I guess we'll build like city services up here, and then the city eventually will go built down by the river. We'll see. We'll have to find ways of making money. Unfortunately, TikTok and YouTube Shorts didn't exist back then, so... Is this Soviet City Skylines? Kind of. I mean... It certainly feels like City Skylines and Tropico and Factorio and Anno, and... I can see little elements of those games in here. Can you build gulags? You can build a prison, and there is a law and order system to the game with police arresting people, and then there's a court system. So once all the vehicles arrive and get ready, they're going to start constructing this stuff. When you play City Builders, you like watching the cars and people moving around. You don't know why. That's cool to see. I recently was building in City Skylines, and we were building a really cool train network through a city. So we're building a rocket town in City Skylines, which you know how you can put down that Sherpex building and build the rocket and stuff in that? I'm trying to build a whole city that's going to like support space exploration and be able to build the rockets quickly by supplying them with ore and oil and whatever else they need. So kind of going for, when we're playing City Skylines, the Industries DLC for City Skylines kind of channels the Workers and Resources Soviet Republic stuff too. They should combine this with Anno and Skylines. I agree, Easy Monster. I'd love to see more games that are like this. Yeah, brother, yeah. Okay, looks like everything arrived. Now we have to order
They
fuel.
should combine this with Eno and Skylines.
Yeah, brother. Yes, now we gotta assign that truck to there. So we take that one and go there? No. No? Change depot or workplace. None of the vehicles can be sent to the depot. Buildings not suitable as depot or workplace for current vehicle. But it's a fuel truck. Wait, do I just set the stops? Oh, maybe I just set stops. Nice botted views, subs, and likes. Yeah, if you guys are a bot, please do put a 1 in the chat right now. Everybody who is a bot, and if you're being paid to be here, please do put a 1 in the chat. You've been paid, manipulated, or if you're simply don't exist, please do put a 1 in chat. And thank you, robots, for blowing up the chat. As instructed. 011001. Okay, so now this is set to go to the customs house and the gas station. Add the truck to the line? But it has a line. Oh, wait, no, I gave this vehicle. I think it's going now. But to further prove that everyone else here is a paid bot, please do let me know where you're watching from, what city, state, country, what part of the world you're watching from. I mean, where's your server? What major city is your main bot server out of? Just out of curiosity, just so where I know where to send the check for the paid bots. Okay, I got to write a check for South Carolina, Nashville, Netherlands, another in Nashville. Bot bases in Delaware, Texas, Los Angeles. Okay, Washington, Downing Street. Okay. Iowa. Okay. Bulgaria, Minnesota. Man, I got a lot of checks to write tonight. Might have to cut this gameplay early. All right, so we want to start construction then. Don't I have to assign these to a job now? Somehow? Building is not supported as construction office. Denmark, India. Cocoa Ichiban curry. Oh my god. Cocoa curry is so good. Russia in the chat. Estonia. Hi. Indiana. Sweden. Hey, Simon. Velkommen. Alright, I gotta remember how to construct stuff. Like, do I have to give orders for construction? I thought they'd just, like, snap into action. Or snap into a Slim Jim. Well, I guess we'll buy the trucks we need for this, too. Let's buy a sewage truck. Let's buy a big O sewage truck. Big O water truck. big O snowplow. Just to get us started. Windmill Paradise. That sounds like a store for fans. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to put there yet. Okay, so I need trucks to import gravel, and I need to figure out how to do construction now. So that's in tab 1. Oh, assign construction mode. There we go. No construction offices have path to construction. Oh, right. They need a road to get there. Well, that's fine. We can build the houses last. Because once we build the houses, people are moving in. So we should probably have... This is kind of like surviving Mars now. Like a Soviet Republic was like surviving Mars. Like you need... You know, like when you play Surviving Mars, you need power, you need water, you need food there. That's kind of like what it's like. Like, we should build the houses last. Like, they're important, but we should build them last. So all this stuff in green should get built. So, like, who's bringing in the... What the f... Our fuel truck ran out of fuel on the road. Oh, great. Okay, that's the end of our great nation. The guy ran out of fuel on the on the road. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, boy. Off to a great start. Hold on. Let me try something. He's dead, Jim. Damn Soviets wouldn't even give me enough fuel to get from the border. Alright, let's buy a different truck. Oh, boy. We should have bought American. I think we could buy that again. We just need it to start here, I think. So we buy that truck again. There. And then if I... Alright, then if we tell it to go here and pick up fuel and then drop off fuel. Load with fuel at the customs house, unload with fuel at the gas station. Alright. So hopefully we can make that truck turn around and pick up fuel. Dude, look at that. He's only got... Oh my god, that's how much fuel they give you. They literally give you like... what the hell? 84 liters. And that thing just burned like 20 just pulling out of the customs house. Can't he just turn around here? How do I set his next destination? Well, let's hope to God he turns around. Heading to workplace depot. No, I don't want him to do that. He'll never make it. Cancel, go to depot. Yeah, he's going to the customs house. No. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, hell yeah. You see him whip that donut? Hell yeah. He pulled a U-turn right there. Well, it wasn't a donut, but, I mean. Hell yeah, brother. Rip and dip. Bro, our whole nation was brought to its knees by one truck running out of fuel. Hell yeah. Dude, the construction equipment in this game is no joke. It's Dukes of Hazzard construction. Like, when these buses start pulling out of here, they're doing like 90-degree turns, doing like 80. Now we just gotta hope to God that that truck makes it. I should have bought a bigger truck. The entire nation is brought to its knees by a lack of fuel. Oh boy. You can just like hear the communist music.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done?
There it goes, brother. Can you build a Russian Arby's? An Arbyskis? Construction officers are not assigned to pick up stuff at the border. You know, honestly, maybe we shouldn't have them go do that, because some of these trucks are so low on fuel, I don't want them leaving until... Could you imagine this whole road would just have abandoned vehicles? Like, I guess when you start the game, you really can't start too far from the border, because the Russians are such cheapskates, they don't give you... Or the Soviets are such cheapskates, they don't give you a damn... Like, they give you a vapor. They get out a guy with an eyedropper, and they're like, all right, you're good. Once you get across that line, it's your problem. Bro, the trucks in this game will even put on their indicators. No, bro, you need to refuel too. No, you're gonna run out of fuel. He's next in line. Oh, look at everything come to life. It's like maximum overdrive. Oh god, it's gonna be like a month to fuel up all these. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay, alright, one at a time. Alright, at least the fuel truck has enough fuel. Okay, I should have bought a bigger truck. You gotta go so far. Look at this mess. I mean, there's really no way around it. They have to go to that one, Thank God that truck can make it, though. I guess we're playing ultimate realism by just, like, progressing slowly, and, you know, it's somebody else's problem. Oh boy. I'm gonna need to buy a bigger truck. Yep. This truck from Czechoslovakia can hold 13. Which one did we buy? I think that one that does 4. Now let's get that one truck. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know if we're allowed to build more than one gas station, but we'll set up the bigger truck so it doesn't have to. Is this the full game? Technically no, because the game's not yet fully released. But it's like it's early access, and it's really fun. Okay, let's load with fuel. Unload with fuel. Alright, let's see if we can do it again. He's gonna rip and dip, brother. Here we go.
Eastbound and down, loading up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done?
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, the game even has the ability to construct stuff via air. Like, can't you move stuff around via helicopters? Like, you can literally take your time, build helicopters, and then, like... You can have stuff lifted into position via crane. Alright, now we're hauling 13 tons of fuel. Oh boy. Well, this guy has literally 0 fuel. I wonder what's going to happen. It all comes down to that truck. Can it save the nation? Worst case scenario, we'll just rebuy the trucks. I mean, it's not great, but, you know, chalk it up to learning. And we can always reload the save if it's a big deal. But it's funny. Hee hee. Alright, that first truck only delivered 4. This one's going to deliver 13. Oh, wait a minute. If they're out of fuel, they can still drive to the fuel depot to refuel. Ah, interesting. So if they're assigned to a depot and need to refuel, they get, like, backup fuel. Yeah, we're going to promote the guy who was driving the truck. What's the best Anno DLC to start with? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I got them all in order, so I would just say look at them all via release date and just find the ones that seem the most interesting to you and start from there. Alright, time to refuel. This will fix it. Yeah, we're gonna build a gravel road, but we have to work up to it. So we have to import gravel. Like literally, you start with just nothing but like trucks and like a dirt road. So this is where we're going to import gravel. And then eventually, yeah, we'll work up to it. We'll probably be done with that by somewhere around 2007. So just part of our, like, 75-year plan. You just got to be patient and trust in the system. You can't pay for it. There are other game modes. We're doing the most, like, the ultra-realistic hardcore mode with, like, pretty much everything on. That's like super hard to do. So we're gonna have to like refine our own fuel. I mean, there's modes where you can turn all that off and make it more like City Skylines, but this is kind of like more like Banished / like Anno. Kinda. Takes 14 years to build gravel. Asphalt is 40 to 50. Whoa! What's the rush, bro? Yeah, you can make more advanced roads, but remember, we're starting like from the very beginning. Like this is a lot of stuff is like this is like day one of our nation. McDonald's wasn't built in a day, chat. Okay, so now we need to import gravel. Chad, how do we get gravel import going, and how do we assign construction jobs? I assume this will all begin after the trucks and stuff are fueled up. They need fuel first before they work the job. Yep, we grouped the construction offices already. They're all grouped up. Now what? Oh god, it's already April 12th. Like a month has gone by. I mean, fair enough. I mean, takes time. Assign them to pick up at the border. Hmm. Yeah, there'll be pedestrians, yep. Literally no one lives here yet. Everyone's just kind of a volunteer from other countries to build this new nation. You have to do it one at a time, like this? Oh. Specify or replace a source building. Okay. So we have to do that for every build. Oh, that seems tedious. Okay. All right, it begins. The other truck's on the way back with fuel. I guess these trucks probably won't pick stuff up. Only the dumpers and stuff. But everything else should probably go to the border except for the cranes, bulldozer, and excavator. Yep. Now it truly begins, boys. Nice. Heating facility, food, housing. We're going to see a lot of activity. So then they're going to start picking up gravel, bringing that to the construction sites. I'm assuming they're going to build the grocery store first and probably the power lines. Those all need to be installed. Any games I can recommend? I actually want to start a series on the channel where what I should start doing is doing my recommendations every time that there's a Steam sale. I should have done it this year for the winter sale, but it would be really cool. When we know that there's a month that's going to have a big Steam sale, I should do like a top 5 city builders, top 5 new games, top 5. And it wouldn't even be in like particular order. It would just be like, you know, these games aren't like 1, 2, 3 doesn't mean this one's the best. It's just like here's 5 notable games that you should check out that I recommend. And then, you know, you can see gameplay on the channel of those videos, or of those games. Videos are on the channel, and then you can also check out a bunch of other stuff. It'd be kind of cool. I want to do that. Travel recommendations? Yeah, travel to the Discord, because I'm going to drop a key right now for giveaway. We're doing a giveaway right now in the Discord, giving away a game right now. Go to the Discord to find out what it is. I think you'll like it. Just drop the key. Enjoy. All right, cool. More giveaways for chat. Thanks for all your support. Just dropped a key in the Discord for giveaway. Enjoy free games. Enjoy. Yeah, the love button on the right side for mobile. Yep. Yeah, if you're on your mobile phone, YouTube has this little new heart button, and you can put little hearts over the chat or whatever. Missing resources gravel. Well, that's being imported now. They should import way more than that. Actually, what we should do is this. We need a way to get it to import. Need a way for it to import gravel. Is that from the road depot? Oh wait, that might be the way to do that. Yep. Then the small dump trucks can take from the from that gravel thing. There we go. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so now let's make sure the line imports gravel. Load gravel. Unload. There we go. Have I ever played Dirt Rally 2.0? We're about to in this game. After the ad, it reverted back to 144. But yeah, YouTube hates live streams. I don't know what it is, dude. So many problems. I could just tell them, and they're like, oh, no, we don't see it, dude. Oh. Have you heard of YouTube Shorts? Here's a Mr. Beast episode video thing. It's like, no, just fix the live streams. No. Have you switched to Sprint? You know how they are. In fact, we're building Google headquarters right now. I have YouTube Premium. How does that work to get money as a creator without me seeing ads? The more you watch me, the more of the cut of YouTube Premium I get. So for those of you who all have YouTube Premium, if you watch the channel a lot, it's like YouTube gives me more of the money you give them or something. It is kind of a shame, though, how YouTube Premium doesn't just seem like an enhancement. They've made it like a necessity now by making so many, like, they've made so many ads now that it's not even like worth watching the ads anymore. Like, it's just a frustrating experience that doesn't make you want to buy products or care anything. I was watching a 11-minute video the other day, and a 14-minute Kevin Hart interview in like a locker room came on, and I'm like, what the hell is this? That's not an ad, dude. That's literally like, imagine if you went into a movie theater to go watch a movie, and before the movie played, you had to sit down and watch a 90-minute other movie. Bro, if you can't get me excited about something in like 30 seconds, I'm out, man. I make a new YouTube account each month for free, premium trial. Been doing it for a couple years now. Damn, it's totally like worth it. I mean, you know, everybody keeps saying ad block, ad block, ad block, but more and more people are using mobile. One in the chat if you're not on a desktop watching. If you're not on a laptop or if you're not on a desktop, put a 1 in the chat. If you're on a tablet, TV. Oh, I've noticed too, YouTube will know what you're watching on too, and so they'll play longer ads when you're on the TV because people are more used to it, or maybe they'll be not paying attention, or like you're in the kitchen cooking or something while the TV's on, and so it's like, hey, I'm gonna just, hey, I know you're watching that 3-second Tom Scott video, but I need to put in this 4.5-hour ad. No. Oh, then you should buy YouTube Premium. It's a nice website we have here. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it. And it's like, yeah, okay. New Age Mafia, y'all. Is there a way to... I wonder if there's a way to tell the trucks to only get gravel from here now. I hope they'll be smart enough to get the gravel from the gravel storage we built in the town. Chat, will the AI be smart enough to get gravel from here rather than driving all the way to the border? Unfortunately, we still need to buy like asphalt and concrete and stuff from the border. What's up, Jimster? How you doing? Oh, they're bringing the workers to the construction. It begins. And workers are coming on the bus. Very nice. Only took us a month to like get all these trucks and stuff fueled, but damn it, it's working. Oh, then we got to build the piping system to go here. I think we'll do that last. Yeah, workers will come in from the border. People who like construction workers that you have to pay them, but they're willing to work. Hell yeah, brother. 25 tons of gravel rolling in. Yeah, all the games that I played are on the channel. So as always, make sure after you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, check the channel. There's like a little search bar thing you can type in, like a little magnifying glass. You can type in any game to see if I played it. And usually the answer is yes. Most of you guys subscribe to the channel because we have similar tastes, like you and me. So if you're wondering if I played it or if you want to suggest it, pretty much about 89% chance that I played it. A good 9 out of 10. Yeah, what we're going to have to do is when we upgrade this road, we'll have to make a bypass road because when this is made of gravel, well, I don't know. We could import a bunch of gravel here and build a road back to the thing. But anyway, whatever we do, it's going to cut off our connection to the border. So we got to build like a secondary road. But we'll get to that eventually. We'll probably start upgrading this first in the town. We'll build bypasses. Alright, let's see how it goes. Man, I really love seeing... this just makes me want to see every game do this. You know what game really is cool, though, with the with how building works? Not building, but mining. Is Captain of Industry. If you've ever seen how, like, quarries work in that game, of, like, zoning out and, like, building ramps and things like that to go deeper down into, like, iron mines and things like that. So cool. I can't wait to play Captain of Industry later this week, too. Are they laying concrete over here? That's set to a low priority. I don't know why they're going over there. Unless it's because they're done with this now. I think the substation should be medium, yeah. Yep. Then we'll build the houses last. Yeah, we can build a... Dude, a railway building in this game is ridiculously realistic and cool. It's so crazy how, like, you have to build, like, a train construction office and then, like, you have to have construction trains to, like, build the railroads and stuff. It's crazy. That's really cool. Oh, right, yeah. Thanks for reminding me about the power line construction. How do I approve that again? Oh, this. Yeah, thanks, dude. I forgot there's an extra button you have to hit for the power lines. I don't think we were, like, really needed it immediately, but, like, it will need to be done, so thank you. Yeah, this game's ultra deep, man. And lots of control over the roads and stuff. This game was a lot clunkier and a lot more simple, but it's been around since 2019, so it's been a good one. Okay. So now I'm hoping that the trucks are pulling gravel from there. I guess we could set up our piping system now. Wait a minute. Oh, see, this is a problem because we could have dump trucks to go to the border to pick up like asphalt and other things, but is there a way? There's not a way to stop them from buying gravel at the border, is there? What's the if I build another... If I buy a couple more dump trucks for this parking lot and assign them to only get gravel from here, how do I stop the other trucks from going all the way to the customs house to get gravel? Like, it feels like they should just automatically pick from the closest storage. But they won't because I've only told them to go there. I think if you have a local source, they're going to use the local one. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on it to see if they go and buy gravel. That guy's got asphalt. Some of the big dump trucks are bringing in gravel, which is good. Alright, we'll just have to hope that the smaller trucks are not... It needs to be marked as a source, yeah. Can you only do one source, though? I think you can only do one. I just want to make sure that they go to the border for everything else, but only come to this gravel storage for gravel. Because they need a lot of it. Click on the red plus next to the sources. Oh. I see. They're doing it by distance. But that's for construction. Oh, this one. Gravel storage. Okay, that's working then. Yeah, they're okay. Thanks, man. All right, so they're getting everything from the customs house except for gravel, which they're picking up from here, which is what we want. Awesome. Cool. That's cool, man. Very good. That's our city construction zone. Alright, so now while they're delivering that stuff, let's work on the piping for heating. Now, does the heating station need to be supplied with water in order to produce, like, steam? I'm assuming that's what we're doing, right? We're boiling coal. Sorry, we're boiling water with coal to make steam. Not sure how to undo that. How do I make things go up and down? Oh, so we paused. Let's unpause. Oh, you can see topographics too. So red is like unbuildable, unless we flatten it out. Oh, Q and E, yeah. Okay, thank you. How do I undo a blueprint? Oh, okay. Chad is a bunch of pros. City Skylines has this too, with the whole heating system, but it's all underground. So we gotta go there. Is there a hotkey to make it straight? There's a grid. You gotta kind of eye it up, but I think that looks pretty good. But I will not approve that just yet until they're done with other stuff. Where the hell are the power lines I approved? I think we should buy some more dump trucks. Yep. Dump trucks. Need to buy some dump trucks and some relanks. Well, we could buy open hull for like machine parts and stuff, actually. I remember we eventually need that, so let's buy some of these. Steel, boards, okay. Well, actually, I'll just call those open hull. We need to buy a few of those. There we go. Does it snow in the game? Yeah, eventually it will become winter. But we could kind of survive the first winter by not having anybody move into the city. Nobody technically lives here yet, so we don't have a population to care for. So we could start moving them in March of next year. And it could kind of work like how it does when you settle Mars and surviving Mars. We gotta wait for a lot of stuff to be set up, and it just takes time. You're shocked that Dollar General hasn't moved in yet? Well, we haven't had any wars, so we can't have anybody promoted to General yet. But a Spirit Halloween is over here, under all this gravel. Yeah, we have seasons enabled. Or, well, winter, but 17C. Not great, not terrible. Alright, let's approve the pipes after all. Oh, I can see the power lines, yep. Holy hell, that's going to take a long time to build that. What's up, Clint Watts? How you doing? Oh, if they don't have 20 degrees indoors, they'll get Sag? Okay. That means winter doesn't really end until June. Nice. The trucks are doing a good job of bringing in aggregate. Then we're going to have to start having those trucks, those same dump trucks that brought in the gravel, once they're done, could start bringing in coal for the heating plant and or future power plant. Oh, it's colder now, 14. All right, so what else do we need for our city? They're eventually going to want some happiness, so we can do some sports things like usual. We can also plan out some footpaths too, so let's do that. Okay, and then I want to put down some, like, recreational things. I think we will need to build a hospital early, too. Will they build the buildings without a road access? Ooh, good point, good point. I think the answer is no. So, we can cancel this. That's a good point. Well, that means you'll have to build temporary roads for construction then. So you could use like mud roads to get into a construction site, and then, I mean, there's no sense building a paved road if it's just going to be accessible once. The trucks can use walk paths to drive? Oh, you said you think. Does anyone know for sure if trucks can use footpaths to drive on for construction? Maybe. I don't mind building a temporary road just for them to be able to eventually build. I don't want anybody moving in, though. You need a free excavator in the depot. What? Damn it. You think only emergency services can use the footpaths? Okay. Well, that'll be temporary for construction. Which makes that realistic as hell if everything needs a road. I mean, it makes sense that, you know, if you're building a big stadium or something, yeah, there's got to be a road to get, like, in there to certain areas. Cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and approve the construction of the footpaths so far. Oh yeah, nice. So they're starting to deliver all the things for the heating plant. Do vehicles ever break down? Yes, but I think it's implied that maintenance is done on the vehicles at the construction yard. Oh hell yeah, the flatbeds are bringing in bricks and stuff now? That's what we were missing. And then the crane can come over to assist. Let's buy another crane truck. And then we might need a roller, but you can see why I like the game. Yeah, I mean, it's like the perfect combo. I love Transport Fever, and I love love City Skylines, and this is a weird combination between the two. It's kind of cool. I do want to play Transport Fever again. I really want them to add some DLC to Transport Fever. I don't know why they don't. I would gladly pay like $20 for a big expansion with new missions and vehicles. There's so much more potential for Transport Fever. I love the missions in that game. And I mean, people have modded the heck out of that game to be crazy cool, but they haven't done like what City Skylines has done, which is like stay relevant by making more and more DLCs and adding new and new stuff. And again, you know, since it deals with vehicles, they'd have to use licensed brands, but I'm totally fine with like having to pay money because they licensed, I don't know, Ford or General Motors or whomever. Yeah, suggestions, DM me on the Discord for games. Yeah, I want to try to do some mods for Transport Fever sometime. Alright, things are actually working. What is this? The price of coal ore is going down. Oh. That's good. We're going to import a bunch of that for the winter. I can see potential. Could you imagine seeing a time lapse in this game of somebody building a city from 1960 to 1990? It'd be amazing. In the options, they allow you to do a time lapse? Really? Cool. That's very cool. Getting ready to build gravel roads. We need like bypasses and secondary roads to do that. Wow. Mud road speed is 35. Gravel would bring it up to 60. What's up, Gaming Legends? How you doing? Have you guys seen the update for Timberborn yet? The update 3? Speaking of resources, it changes how a lot of the resources and stuff work in that game. Like you can see them more easily displayed now. The update kind of changed a lot of how that worked based on feedback, which is cool. Oh yeah, we're doing complex traffic. Although I'm not sure what will need to be done. Oh, that's why I couldn't build there. There was the old power lines. Cool. Now we got to start upgrading to gravel roads. I like how we could build panel roads too. Kind of cool for an industrial area. Okay. I guess we start here. Is there a way to upgrade roads? There's a way to do that, right? The new storage system in Timberborn 3 is pretty cool. Yeah, I want to take a look at that maybe tomorrow. It's going to be a video in a little bit that's going to go live on the channel for Timberborn's update, but... Oh, you just placed the gravel over the old one? Oh, like that. Oh. That's going to be cool. You're going to see a lot of bulldozers and stuff rolling out. Hell yeah. Man, that's probably one of the most interesting city builders I've seen in a long time. I remember Tropico blew me away when that came out, when you could actually make like a nation and national policies. Like SimCity was cool, but I always thought like, oh, it'd be cool to build like a nation, and like, you know, SimCity allowed you to build like a military base, but you couldn't really have control over like anything. It was just you'd be paid by the federal government money for leasing it to them or whatever. And that was about as far as I went. But Tropico was cool when it dropped. Tropico 1, 2, 3, all good. Oh, they're going to pick up gravel from there? I guess they're going to both places. We should have much bigger we should have much bigger dump trucks for the job at hand. Those smaller trucks are never going to cut it. They're good for construction sites, but hey, what's up, Flippers? A fan gifted me this on Steam. Can't wait to play it. Oh, that's great, man. Yeah, it's really complicated, so like start out. I would highly recommend you start out on like easy, unlimited money, just to kind of learn how the game functions, and then dive right in. Yeah, City State 2 is really cool. It reminds me of SimCity 4 that way. That was a fun one to check out on the channel too. This guy's stuck? What are you doing? Oh good, the bulldozers are moving. Excellent, road upgrades begin. Then we'll have a much faster road to get from customs to the town. Oh, we got a lot going on now. Finally, the city's kind of starting to be alive a little bit. You're excited for Company Heroes 3? Me too. I would like to see what that game has in store. Game gets more real. Oh, you love when it gets more real. Oh, dude, I can't wait to do like the airport and stuff. I don't think you need to build a city with everything, but you got to build a city with everything, you know? Good to see all the vehicles working, though, the ones that need to be. It's happening. Look at that. Progress. Only took 3 months. The trucks get teleported to the end. It's going to take a long time, but we're going to have to do that section, and we'll kind of like alternate between the sections. See, this is what I would really love to see in City Skylines too, is when you go to, like when you upgrade a road from like, I don't know, you know, a 4-lane road to like a 6-lane road, it really should show like all the road being ripped up and all the construction equipment out and all the guys working, and you know, you got your front loaders and wheel loaders, bulldozers, all that stuff just like arriving and actually doing work. Because that way, if you needed a, you know, if you were building a new hospital in your city, it should take a long time. And a new hospital means a lot more traffic, which means it would take a lot of planning. You building a new hospital means you'd also probably need to build a new parking garage, which means you'd probably need to upgrade the roads, which means that you'd have to shut things down. But the roads can't shut down completely, so you'd have to like imagine like planning out detour routes and, you know, adjusting for where traffic will go if it's shut down temporarily in a certain area, and then all the water mains and all that stuff. I mean, it would be super tedious and detailed, but again, it would be nice to have the option to turn that on and off if you wanted to, but I'd love to have that on. Building a small town that has a lot going on is really cool. That would almost be more like a train set layout. All this activity in a small town. Just imagine when you got to like big cities. Oh my god. Dude, things are happening. That's so cool. Oh yeah, it'd be cool if you could connect with other people. Yeah, I'd love to do that. I've always wanted to do that with like Parkitect, for example, allows you to build one big theme park. But I think it'd be really cool if you could like build competing things within sight. Like, you know, it'd be cool like if we could look over here and we could see somebody else building their city. And I'd love to see that for, well, actually SimCity from 2013 has that, and I'd love to see that for City Skylines 2. Like, they've got to build a second one. All that just to build a grocery store. Good times, man. Yeah, it's a 7-Eleven. Absolutely. That's so cool. So now we got a double road coming into here. I think eventually maybe we'll redo the power lines or something and build a... Oh, that's interesting. If we want to move power lines in this game, we're going to have to think about it. Because we're going to have to build the new power lines and then connect it. This power could be cut off. Interesting. Oh, are they constructing here? Oh, the excavator could be used too. So it's not just limited to the bulldozer. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Is the bulldozer faster? I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it would be basically dependent on how big the bucket is, but I don't know if that really affects it. It probably does. You've heard me speak favorably about the game. Where does it rank on your all-time list? Pretty high. Because I think this game does a lot of things differently that I think should be standard on all games in the future. It's like how when Banished came along and it started doing things with like firewood and insulation and farming and crop rotation and stuff like that. Now I think a lot of survival city builders should have that, where you need to do crop rotation and, you know, like Manor Lords and stuff like that. I think takes a lot of inspiration from Banished. I want to see more of that. Are there special trucks for roadworks? There's a paver and a roller, which I think is used for... There's a paver and a roller that are used for roadworks, but I think that's just for making asphalt roads. So I'm not sure. Yo, PS18, thanks for the 40. Not sure what that says, but thank you very much. Thanks for the support. I translated that. It says, you can sleep now. I know you're watching live. Oh, it says Raptor Clicker Tap joined to become a member today. Hail Raptoria. Oh, yeah. And congratulations to whoever won our giveaway on the Discord just earlier. If you guys haven't jumped on that Discord, I drop keys at random for games. But this game, I think, is 20% off now. So that's pretty cool, I guess. This is phenomenal. This is great. A great start. A really great start. I think we've done some great stuff here. And we haven't even opened the city, dude. Like, this is how realistic it is, man. Like, you can't even, like, build a neighborhood without a lot of planning for all the basic resources. Food, you know, water, power, substations, roads, parks. You know, it's not just like you paint an area green and then it pops up out of the ground. This is 35% off. Great. There's also DLC for it that supports Ukraine and adds a lot of Ukrainian things to it. Like, I think there's you can make Ukrainian planes. There's a bunch of new buildings. They put in a lot of cool new stuff, and it's kind of like a must-have DLC for this because it adds a bunch of cool. I think it even marks it in the game. Like when you try to, yeah, like there's buildings that are only found in Ukraine. Like there's some hotels here, like Concert Hall Ukraine, Dance Hall Romantic. I think there's a hotel here somewhere. Palace of Sports Dynamo. Oh, and there's even residential buildings, which look really fancy. How many people does that hold? 593 people can live in there. Damn. Yeah, there's tons of stuff in the workshop. Where's the hotel? Oh, there it is. Yeah, Hotel Ukraine, and they look really cool. Ooh, it's like a ski lodge. Or you could, like, pretend it's your Capitol building or something like that. You could just build it in the thing at random. You know, like build it in a little something. You could build like a little, like a park area or something. I don't know, just make it look like an old school palace. Something along those lines. Alright, well, it is time to continue building cities, chat. And we're going to do so in Timberborn. I'm going to go live to a video on the channel right now of more city building, and that's Survival City Builder. We're going to save this, and we're going to come back to Workers and Resources a little later this week. But we're also building a rocket and doing some space program stuff in City Skylines, so make sure you tune in for that one. We're doing a lot of city building this week, so if you're watching this live, you're going to enjoy all the stuff that's coming up. A lot of building and a lot of building, city building games, survival city building games, lots of stuff. So we'll come on back and play more of Workers and Resources soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's go live right now to a new video on the channel. You all in the chat will be amongst some of the first to watch it. So there is the link in the chat to it. Click or tap that link right now to be redirected to the video. And you guys can see all the new stuff there. And also, you'll be live redirected in the chat. So either way, let's go check out that new video. Hope to see everyone over there. One's in the chat for the #1 community out there. I'll see you a little later today for Dawn of Man. We're going to build in what I think is one of the hardest survival builders modes in that game, which I've never done before successfully. And then later tonight, Marauders with the boys. Let's get it going. Let's jump into a new video. Here we go.